Oh yeah. Got that Instagram decal though. What is up, guys? Daniel here, bringing you another video today. And I know it's been a while since we posted, but hey, sorry, life gets in the way. So, introducing the very first big problem with the Mach 1. In just a second, I'll show you. As you can see, the little cluster surround is out, and right here is a burn-up connector. What's that go to? Well, that, my friends, goes to the headlight switch. So it's broke. The switch is broke, as well as that connector. So that's where I'm headed right now. We're headed to the parts store. We're going to pick up the connector and the new switch this morning, and then I got to take care of a few things, and then we're going to put those in today and hopefully get headlights, tail lights, interior lights, and fog lights back in the car. So yeah, let's go to the parts store. Alright guys, we've made it to the parts store. I'm going to run in here. I'm not going to film inside the store, but we're going to run in here, get some stuff, and come back and I'll show you, what all we got here in just a few minutes. But, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we just got back from the parts store, and so we got our connector here. I'm just going to peel this sticker off the front. There is the new connector. We'll have to wire that in, as well as the new switch. Pretty much just looks the same as the old one. We have to take the little rod out of the old one that actually pulls the headlights on and off. But we got that all for the low price of about 28 bucks. So not too terrible. I do have to go, I think I'm actually just going to go to Harbor Freight. And I'm going to pick up a soldering iron and some solder, because I don't have that at this point, and I want to do this right. So we're going to, we're going to solder it in when we make our cuts. So it should be, it's pretty straightforward. I think all the colors are going to match up from what I can tell. Let's just take this out of the box real fast. Looks like most of the colors are gonna match up. Could be wrong though. But it's not like a hard process or anything. And I guess technically I wouldn't have to do all of them. I would only have to cut the ones that were burnt. But I think I'm going to do them all just in case, because I feel like that's what needs to be done. But actually, I just think that one of the wires isn't going to match. This is the. I hate that you're having to watch me do this, but I'm just real curious about how everything is set up in here. Yeah, it doesn't look like hardly any of them will match. But it's okay. It's pretty straightforward. We'll just cut one and go from there. I am going to take the cluster out. So I may go ahead and do that real quick so I can get that apart. So let me take the keys out and reach down here without knocking over the tripod. So we'll get the cluster out real quick, and then we'll have more room to move around in there and make our cuts and stuff like that. I can't get in here to the bolts that great, but tis okay. I hate that I have to do stuff like this to a car like this. Like, I did not want to have to ever take the cluster out of this car, or nothing like that, but you do what you gotta do. And I know it's not really a big deal to take the cluster out, but it kind of was to me, just because I don't know, I feel like I'm not I don't know, I guess I just am too attached to stuff. Anyway, to get the cluster out, if you want to know. If you don't know, there is 4 bolts around the sides, and then it just slides right out. And then there's 2 plugs in the back. And since the Speedo runs off of electronics in these cars, there's no cables or anything, and the cluster comes right out. So it's very straightforward, very simple, and actually changing the bulbs in this is real simple too, because right here are your bulbs around the edge. So Mustang, Ford, thanks for making it simple. Alright, we're going to put that in the back seat, and I'm going to see if maybe I can get this harness pulled around the corner or some. Whoop, hit the horn. Okay, that right there gives me a bunch of room to work with. Really happy with that. So now that this is apart, I'm gonna get I gotta help do some stuff. I'm actually at my dad's house right now. Just left from my house and went to the parts store and then came here. So I've got to help him do some stuff today, and he's gonna I'm gonna use one of his vehicles and run to Harbor Freight and pick up a cheap soldering iron. They're actually really good. I have a friend that I work with and at the shop, and he uses one, and I would have just borrowed his, but I was like, you know what, I need my own anyway, so we're gonna get one. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I will pick this back up here in just a little bit. All right, guys, we're back. Actually my camera got too hot sitting in the car, so I couldn't record putting the wiring up all the connectors and stuff like that, but I have it done, and let me flip the camera around and I'll show you. As you can see, I'm putting the cluster back in as we speak, but over here is the new switch and everything and all the new wires. Everything looking good in there. We do have a blown fuse still, apparently, so we're gonna have to fix that. But when I figure out where that fuse is at, I'll come right back. Alright guys, we've almost got everything back together. All that we like is the little surround. So get it flipped back in there. Kind of get it lined up where it goes. Make sure all the clips set. And then there are 2 screws that go in it. One on each side. One up here. And one more on the other side. And then finally, the headlight pull-out knob, which actually goes on a specific way. Just like that. So there we go. We got that back together, and I'm going to try to find that fuse that's messed up. So I'll be right back. I don't know how well you can see that. So that fuse is broke, and we're at a different parts store now. But because the other one's closed, but we're going to try to get a fuse See if we can get one, because this is a very large fuse. And hopefully that fixes our issue. So I'm going to run in here and I will be right back. Alright guys. Whoa, excuse me. Okay, so we got the fuse. I've actually already put it in and it seems to be working properly. So we have fixed Sketchy, the Mach 1. So far everything seems to be working as should. Headlights, everything comes on. So super happy about that. It was a long process. Now you might be wondering, well, would have the fuse just fixed it? No. You guys seen the connector, it had some burn up spots on it. It shorted out, which is what caused the fuse to blow, and so therefore, you know, you gotta replace it. So and right now, since we got that fixed, I'm on my way to a friend of mine's shop, and we're going to clean this thing up. I'm actually waiting on a lady to have a motor delivered there, an engine for a Cadillac. It's not even a cool Cadillac, it's just the 3.6, I think, liter V6. Anyway, I'm putting an engine in for this lady, and so I got to go down there anyway. And so while I'm there, I'm going to clean this thing and get it ready for car show this afternoon, or this evening, I guess, because it's actually going to start in about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. But we're going to be a little late to it, which is really just a cruise in anyway, so not a big deal. I've actually got to go, for people who are not from Alabama, I don't know if you have unclaimed baggage or not, but in Scottsboro, which is about 25 minutes from my house, we have an unclaimed baggage, and I like to go in there and look around because you can find some really cool stuff in there. My wife wants to go in there, so I got to go there before I go to the car show. But the car show is in Scottsboro, so I'm going to clean this thing up, get it over there, and maybe it'll be a good show. I'm actually not going to record any footage of it because it's normally not that much Mustang material over there. There's a couple of my friends that go, but it is what it is. Be on the lookout for new videos. I'm going to try to start posting once a week just for now. I want to get back in that groove of trying to do at least one video a week. So definitely, hit the notification bell, once you're a subscriber. That way you get notified when I upload a video. And I guess I'll quit dragging this one out. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. If you like this video, leave me a like, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. And if you got something you want to talk about, throw me a comment in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. And also, one other thing, if you're not already following the Instagram page, make sure you go follow that right now. It's @BecauseMustang. It's all one word. You can't miss it. The picture, the profile picture is a picture of the Mach 1. Make sure you go check that out because there are 2 posts daily of Mustang content. I'm posting all the time. If you would like to see your Mustang featured on the page, you can tag me in a post or send me a direct message on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Well, I just thought the video was over. Turns out we've got another issue. I was on my way home from the shop just a minute ago, and it started pouring down rain, so I was like, oh, I'll turn my lights on, because that's what you do when it rains. And then I smell something funny. And I look down, and it looks like it's smoking a little bit. So maybe it's not as bad as it seems, but I don't know. We'll just see. As you can see, I got the bezel out. I'm now going to take the headlight switch back out and see if the switch burned up or if the harness burned up or what happened. If a wire come undone, like I don't see nothing. I don't necessarily see anything wrong with the wires. I'm not 100% sure what happened. I just don't know. The switch looks okay. I'm gonna run out and check that fuse real fast. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so it did blow the fuse, but I also think this switch was bad. Brand new from the parts store. So I'm gonna cut this video short here, and we'll pick this repair back up next time. Thanks for watching.